Hi, welcome to Ignite World reality series today. Title is Never Late to Be Right. It's never late to be right. My name is Professor Isaac O. Fayomi. Frey, you see, as an academia, of some years standing, by privilege I've been able, to work with, various vice chancellors. And one of the vice chancellors that I've been privileged to work with once said, mistakes are corrected at the point of detection. Mistakes are corrected at the point of detection. And sometimes these things strike me. You know what that means? We are bound to make mistakes most times in our policy or in our decision, concerning our marriage, concerning our career, in our business, and in our family life. We will have made some steps or mistakes. That doesn't mean that you can correct them. It gives us reasons to think back and say, oh, I actually made this mistake. And because you don't want to repeat such mistake, you can correct it at the point of detection. As a leader, mistake can be corrected at the point of detection. I remember the time, growing, and I was giving my wife, some salary, stipend for the monthly salary. And one day, we went to the market, and on getting there, the money I gave to her, she finished it and spent it that same day. She never asked me to add any money to it. But because the money, I was with the money and I disbursed it, we bought the provision, but there is nothing to buy for food store. Right there, I told her, I'm sorry, darling. I thought that money given to you is always enough. And I realized that time that I need to increase, the feeding money for the family. The mistakes was detected and it was corrected at the point of detection. Sometimes we need to do that, especially to advance our course in life. And that is why you must know as a student, when you have made a mistake of the friends you follow, you can correct it at the point of detection. When you have made mistake as an academia or in your career that you have not been doing or working up to task and you detect it, you can correct it at the point of detection and begin to do the right thing to get to the right place in life. However, it takes some keys to win these attributes. Number one, you must accept that you made mistakes. Keys to win this attribute. You must accept that you make this mistake. Number two, having accepted that you make this mistake, be intentional to correct it. Be intentional to correct it. Be intentional to amend it. Be intentional to look around it. That give you the sense of meekness on that adventure. You can go back and say, oh, you know what? I'm sorry about this, my boss. I'm sorry. I made this mistake. And before you know, you correct it. Number three, you must create a new structure to avoid such mistake, going forward. Create a new structure to avoid such mistake going forward. And before you know, you realize that when everyone is still struggling, you have been able to detect your mistakes, you've corrected it, and you are doing well. See you next time in Ignite World, ladies and gentlemen.
Once in life we live, we are grooming destiny. It's Ignite World today. The hope of the future we see.